Okay, it somehow damaged both of us. Okay. Mina's ball roll. Ball roll? Mina's ball roll OP. Kombat is like Devora's most compelling character in MKX. No brainer for return fuck Mileena, says Kombat. I think Devora will probably come back. Because she is just an interesting character. I don't think they'll be crazy enough to leave Mileena out of it. But they might. They left Scorpion out of Mortal Kombat 3. Ben Davis is back, baby. Adrian says, Ben and Colm for mods. Alex, please, thanks, bye. I don't know. I don't know if... I tend to give mod status to people that are just always here. People that I rely on every single time to turn up. Which is why I've only given the mod status to... Well, I gave the mod status to Joe. I don't think Joe turns up every time, but most of the time. But yeah, Adrian and... I mean, I don't need mods yet. Well, I thought I did that one time. That's why I made Adrian and Panda mods. So, look. God damn your ball leaving you safe range. That's right, leaving you safe range. Adrian's says, be right back. Okay. Tundra says, yep, Mileena is pretty easy to come back. Exactly. DJ Geek says, Ferritor is bad. I like Ferritor. But yeah, no one really uses her. Or them. And I like it. I like Ferritor's arcade ending where you see Tor, like, I don't know, his usefulness comes to an end and he dies, and then Farah grows up and she becomes the brute and she gets her own rider. Like, that's interesting. That's an interesting race that they need to build upon. We don't need more combat kids. Like, I like Cassie, she's alright, but we don't need Cassie, Johnny, and Sonya, do we? No. So if we've got, like, either get rid of Sonya or get rid of Cassie. We don't need both. Right, gotta keep Johnny. Get rid of one of those two. Maybe get rid of Jackie, because no one really likes her. I think Kung Jin has established himself as a good character and a popular one. Takeda's pretty popular, and at the very least interesting, because he's different, you know, he's got the lashes and shit. Yeah, bitch, I meter burn this one. So yeah, I'd like to see Ferritor come back. Maybe they could make him better. Who knows? See what weapons they give him, because you know MK11's going to be all about weapons, son. Maybe not all about weapons, but there's going to be weapons involved, because they featured heavily in the launch trailer, the announcement trailer. You saw a lot of like Raiden using his staff and Scorpion. Like they made a big point of zooming in on all the like devastating moves, like when Raiden ran Scorpion through with his spear, and when Scorpion got the kunai, I guess they were, and put them in Raiden's eyes and saw the blood come out of the back of his head, and it went all slow motion. And there is a new mechanic called Crushing Blows, right? So I think Crushing Blows might be maybe like mini X-rays almost, where the action sort of like zooms in and you see like extra gore and shit, and then it'll come back out. That's what I think Crushing Blows are. How they're activated, who knows? Maybe a Crushing Blow is just a successful meter burn move. Dunno. Probably not, because it seems like it would interrupt the combo. We'll have to wait and see. Incoherent Misfit says, I so badly want Errant Black's ending to be canon. I can't remember his ending. His ending? I can't remember his ending. You have to remind me. Ben Davis says, I'm not happy. Why is that? Why are you not happy? Because I didn't... You know what? What am I thinking? How can I not make Ben Davies a mod? How can I not make Ben Davies a mod? When he's the fucking reason you guys are all called fellow friends. I don't know if I can... I'd have to do it on my phone, weirdly enough. Because I'm not using YouTube. I'm using Restream, because I'm streaming to 3 places at once. Thanos says, do I think Goro will come back? I don't know, do you? I don't think Goro will come back. Because he's like a novelty character, and he's had his time in this one. I think Shao Kahn is the novelty character in the next one. Which is, like, I like Shao Kahn and everything, he's great. But I really wanted to see Motaro. I hope they don't bring Kintaro in it, because Kintaro is just discount Goro. If you're gonna have a Shokan warrior, have Goro. And they've already had Goro, so I think... Well, we know they're going to have Shao Kahn, but I would have liked to see Motaro in the game again. That would have been cool. Tundra says, me personally, I don't want to see weapons return. Yeah, I feel you. I'm not sure I want to, like, the gear system, it leaves, there's so many questions, because it can be done so badly. And it probably won't be, but it can be. I hope to God there's no loot box bullshit. Give us an actual good way to unlock stuff. Okay, somehow damaged both of us. Okay. Mina's ball roll. Ball roll? Mina's ball roll. OP. Well, if you're going to do the ball roll, I'm just going to do this, aren't I? Fuck you. Bitch. Ho! Oh, it didn't work. But on the plus side, I can do this. And then that. Excellent. Tundra says, who else wonders what happened to Shiva? I kind of do. I guess they didn't say what happened to her in MK9 then. DJ Geek says, I want an arcade collection DLC for MK11. What, you mean like the original Mortal Kombat games? I don't. Adrian says, Alex, do you still remember that Polish bitch who said you had a baby with her? Yes. It was probably a dude, but pretending to be a woman. She was like, remember me? You sleep with Polish woman? I have your baby? And I was like, nope, didn't happen. Ben Davis says, well, it's not about mod, it's about Red Dead 2. I was going through YouTube and someone uploaded a video of a death. You don't need to mod me, pal. I'm alright with what I got now. Okay, cool. I mean, look. If you played the first look, whatever. I ain't going to talk about Red Dead. I'm going to make a video about Red Dead, because the more I think about it, the more I don't like it. There, I said it. There, I said it. It's a masterpiece, but goddamn, the more I think about Red Dead Redemption 2, I'm like, oh god, it's great. It's technically good.
Faction battle.
Not that fun. Like they finally added the rumored Battle Royale mode to Red Dead now. They've added it. It's called Gun Rush. Which is stupid, because they should have called it Cattle Royale. But they didn't. They called it Gun Rush.
Alien.
And it's probably awful, I'm just going to say. It could be great. It's probably awful. My main... look, okay, see, here we go. I'm getting into Red Dead now, but I'm not gonna get into it too much. I saw the patch notes, and I was like, okay, so what are they adding? Okay, so they're adding some stuff... They've added something which seems like it might be an anti-griefing measure. What did they add? I can't fucking remember now. But I was reading the patch notes and I was like, not really impressed. I mean, no, they added daily challenges, which is cool. Because one of my complaints is like there's fuck all to do in Red Dead Online. You can do missions which basically are just spend 3 minutes and the horse riding just isn't fun. It's just like it was fun for a while in Red Dead. The horse riding was fun. And then it just became a chore. And the back half of me playing that game was basically just watching a video while my horse rode in cinematic view. Because if I had, like, 5 miles to go by horse, I wasn't going to fucking do it manually. I would if the horse riding was fun. I don't know how you'd make it fun. Like I say, man, I got issues with Red Dead 2. Which kills me, because I've spent so long looking forward. Like, it's a great game. It's undeniably great. But goddamn. It seems like they went for realism more than entertainment in a lot of places in that game. But that's enough of me bitching about Red Dead, because it is great. And I will get the platinum on it, obviously. And I will play more online. I will try this Gun Rush. I'm not just going to write it off and just assume it's going to be... It's basically just going to be if you find a varmint rifle, you win. That's what it's going to be. They need to make it so the varmint rifle does no damage to humans in the Red Dead Online. That's what they need to make it do. They're adding this thing where they said... fuck. Like, you can't see people's blips on the radar until you come close to them. And I'm like, how about you stop rewarding people for being an arsehole in that game? Because that's what... You can't say we're implementing anti-griefing measures when your game rewards griefing. It literally does. There's missions where they're like, this person's just minding their own business, trying to do a mission. How about you go fuck them up, and then we'll give you a little bit of money. That's encouraging. It's rewarding griefing. So you can't say you're going to try and reduce griefing. You want people to grief, because then other people spend more money on the game on gold bars. I think, I don't know. I just have, after GTA Online, I have zero respect for Rockstar. They were my favourite developer for GTA 5, and GTA 5 is great, and GTA Online was great. But GTA Online was when Rockstar went, okay, we've gone from giving a fuck about our customers to trying our hardest to be EA, in my opinion. Because they sacrificed the fun of the game for profit. Because I think GTA Online was fun, but it would have been way more fun if it was less of a grind. And it would have been way less of a grind if they weren't selling grind shortcuts. Which is what Red Dead Online is doing, it's selling grind shortcuts. You know why? Because people buy them. Everyone that buys shark cards and gold bars and GTA and Red Dead Online, you're the reason the game isn't as good as it should be. There! I have spoken. Tundra says, okay, but how about Mortal Kombat, chess combat, and puzzle combat? I'm tired of being Goro now. I was just Alien, but I'm tired of being Goro. Yeah, I never played Mortal Kombat. That must have been in Armageddon, I guess, because I didn't play Armageddon. I don't know. Chess combat was a fun novelty, but that was like 15 years ago. Or maybe 10 years ago, I don't know. That was a long time ago when that game came out. I don't know if that would still be fun. Oop, oop, fuck you. What the fuck is up with everyone just absolutely blocking absolutely everything I absolutely do? Okay. It's fine, because I'm simply going to win. I don't know how... I'd probably pay money to find out the answer to how he was able to just get out of that throw. It's pretty interesting. I don't know how he didn't get out of that one. Okay, now I've conditioned him to probably not do the teleport again. Hup! Oh, okay. Okay. Don't make me waste my meter, because that slide should have got you. Yeah, fuck you. I went to do a slide and he was like, low kick, whatever. Bender says, no, GTA 5 hasn't evolved since Row 4. No, GTA Online hasn't evolved since Row 4. GTA 5 is nothing like Saints Row. As in the single player GTA 5. Get over there, back in the corner. Thank you. Hup! I thought he wouldn't delay his wake up, but he did. There we go. All I had to do was just fight properly. That's all I had to do. Small Bucket says, Ben, could you tell Adrian who Spyro is? I never played any of the Spyros. Oh yeah, I was looking at Adrian's comment then, I was like, Hubta? Oh yeah, History Behind the Warrior made a theory of Shao Kahn being a host body for the Dragon King on Naga. I mean, yeah, that's an easy theory to make, because he does have like a dragon arm. But I mean, he's a pre-order bonus character, he's probably not going to feature in the story, like Goro. I like the idea of Reptile being a host body for Dragon King, because that opens the door for Reptile being reborn in a design someone actually likes, for a change. Tundra says, Draman is one of the hardest characters to program. I remember Draman from one of the older games. Never liked anything about him. DJ Geek says, please give me MK4, MK Armageddon, MK Deception, MK Deadly Alliance. Alright, so you just want Mortal Kombat. Alright. But what about Mataro, says Tundra. Comrata says, Mocap. What about Meat? No one ever talks about Meat. My boy Meat. He was just a skinned guy. Shao Kahn doesn't wear pants, says Adrian. He is still the same Shao Kahn. Probably. I mean, on the on Quan Chi's level, on this game, in the flesh pits, you see that thing that creature being built in the flesh pits. And for a while, I thought maybe that's meat. Yeah, Tender's like, I miss meat too. Yeah, I thought maybe that was meat. But other people were like, nah, it's probably Shao Kahn. Because he kind of has the dimensions of Shao Kahn. He's like a giant dude. And also, you know, that's... in that room is where Quan Chi has, you know, Shao Kahn's armor and his Wrath Hammer and shit, so... maybe it was Shao Kahn. Ultimate Mortal Kombat Collection, but not MK9 and MK... I see. I must be, like, one of the few people that doesn't want to play old Mortal Kombat games. Because, like, they were good in them... well, they were okay, and, like, look. I loved Mortal Kombat games in the 90s, but I never thought they were... that, like, technically good or anything like that. I mean, look at, like, Mortal Kombat 1 and 2. All the characters had all the same moves. The only differences were the special moves. Every character had a high kick, a low kick, a high punch, a low punch, uppercut, sweep. And then they had their own special moves. Like, that was it. Ah, why did I do that? It wasn't something like Street Fighter where every character had all unique moves. And I played Mortal Kombat way more than I played Street Fighter, but even as a kid I looked at Street Fighter and I was like, this game looks like it's just more like robust and varied. Mortal Kombat just looks like it's living off a gimmick, which I loved. I loved the gimmick. But I never played the old Mortal Kombat games and thought these are outstanding pieces of gaming. And as such, I don't really want to play the old ones. Oh, yeah, he was expecting that. Damn it. Like, I played Mortal Kombat 1 again when I made a video a while ago. It was horrible. It was slow and unresponsive, and everyone had the same moves, and I was like, I wouldn't play a remaster of this. Why would I when I've got this? And soon MK11. I'm not really one for, like, playing old games generally. Like, I liked them back in the day when they weren't old, but now they're old. Like, I don't buy new consoles to play old games generally. Sometimes I do. Fuck off with you. Like, I didn't buy a PS4 so I could play Mortal Kombat 1. I didn't buy a PS2 so I could play GTA 1. No, I buy new consoles so I can play new games. If I want to play the old games, they still exist. I can just get an emulator out and play them. I don't need a remaster. But a lot of people do, and they like that. And that's fine. Right, fuck you. I didn't want to break my meter, but I didn't block the low. Oh, you backdashed. Which makes you invincible when you're Triborg. Now he's finally got this combo on me, goddamn. Thanos says, I love the old games, playing one right now, but they are pretty bad. Yeah, see, see, that's what I like. Someone that understands that you can like bad things. I think too many people think that if you like something, it's good. And so that's not how it works. Like, you can like things that are bad, and you can not like things that are good. Like, I like this one Dizzy Rascal song. I don't think it's a good song, but I like it. And I don't care for most of Coldplay's music, but I acknowledge that they're a good band and they make good music. It's just, I don't like it. Damn this guy. There were so many opportunities I had. There were so many opportunities I had where I could have done a combo, but I was too busy trying to spam ice balls at him and it wasn't good. DJ Geek says, in PS3 we can't play old PS1 MK game. Why not? My PS3 plays PS1 games. And even if it didn't, I've got a PS1, so I could play it regardless. And even if it didn't, I've got a laptop. I'm sure there's a PS1 emulator that works now. Tundra says, I don't like Fortnite. Good for you, I guess.